Welcome back to L Views, where the boys sit down with musical artists Du-Karan and C-Sharp to talk about their individual journeys through music and discuss the new projects they're each producing. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy L Views.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why you not here by my side? By my side. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Driving down Rodeo Drive. With you on my mind. So tell me why.
Hey, what's up, peeps? Y de lo mío. Sit down and take a seat. Que lo que siéntate. Lawrence and beyond. What's going on? Hosting like always, your duo, my G-Mate and DJ Infamous.
You already know I'm in the building.
And today we got a special guest. I can never say that. I know it's my issue.
You never say that right, bro.
Yeah.
You never say that right.
We have a special guest and a surprise. So not only we have Du-Karan, but we have C-Sharp and we have them both.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Miggity.
Yeah. Thanks for having us, man. I appreciate it. It's been a long time coming. Perfect timing for everything.
And Duke, like I know it took us a while to have this opportunity.
Yeah.
But you know, I'm humbled that you really kept up with it, because I told him, hey, you know, we can make an audio. And look, I'm overbooked. He said, look, Duke, I'm gonna make videos and you're gonna be on it.
Facts.
Just wait for it.
Yeah, for sure.
And you know, I'm glad you gave me the time and the opportunity, man.
I understand, and it's perfect timing, just because, especially with the release of my Project 9 that I just dropped, it's perfect timing. So it did take a little bit, but I'm happy that I waited until you guys got to this moment in which I was able to do everything: audio, video, and like I said, my project wasn't out at any other given time that we would have ended up doing the show. So I guess it was meant to be like this, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and it was good because, like, you know, we were supposed to do this a little earlier, but, you know, things happen for a reason, so it's good timing.
And dude, like, I remember the last time I seen you perform. I know you performed a couple times afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
The last time I saw you, well, actually, I think I've seen you twice, honestly. One was performing and you were hosting another event.
Okay.
Yeah. And I remember the one that you were performing, bro, your energy was wild. Where you
have a different energy. My fault for cutting, but you have a different energy than most artists, you feel me?
Well,
that's what makes you stand out.
Which I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
You know how to control a crowd.
Yes, which there's, like, to be an MC, like, the essence of being an MC is being able to control the crowd and being able to lead by example and be able to exert energy so that energy can be exerted back to you. Whether it's with songs that are very high energy or it's with songs that are just deep songs. Like, I feel like every single time that I go out there, I need to put on a show. Performing, I feel like it's my biggest, it's the best part of my artistry, my performances, because, like, a lot of people can have songs and, like, then they'll perform the songs and then I don't feel the songs the same way that I do when I hear it
when you listen to it on the radio. Yeah,
exactly.
It's a different vibe,
and it loses conviction for me. So it's like, how can I do that to an audience that's gonna listen to me? Like, it just doesn't make sense, you know.
I see. And I mean, how do you stay in shape for that? Like,
well,
you know that it's,
I don't even. Yo, to be frank with you,
I'm telling you, dude. Like, I seen you work, and marathon dudes that were performing couldn't pull that out because they're busy with the vocals, and you didn't stutter not even once. It's like you were saying the whole track and running.
Yeah. Well, one big thing that I've been working on, I still am working on, is enunciation and breath control. In Spanish, I'm a media lengua. I don't know if you guys know what that means. But, like, the underneath of, like, my tongue, what connects, like, your tongue to your actual mouth.
Well, you got a lisp, basically.
No, it's just half the size of what a normal person's is. So, like, I can't say my R's in Spanish. Freno, you hear me? I can't say my R's in Spanish because of that. And that's always caused trouble with my enunciation. So the fact that I always had to work on my enunciation, because that also requires you to know your breath and know how to say shit. It's something that has always built up to that. And like, another thing that I do is that I do vocal lessons too. I'm not sure if you guys know Kelsey.
Yeah, I went to school with her, actually. Yeah, so I was just gonna say that. I'm like, yo, you do it with her.
Lessons.
So with vocal lessons, when I first started doing vocal lessons, since it's very different with a matured artist as myself.
Yeah.
So when I first started with basic classes, so that I know how to control myself. I knew certain vocal exercises to do, and the main reason why I went to her besides that was because I wanted to learn how to sing.
Okay.
I always knew I could hold a tone, and I always knew I had a tone, but your voice is like an instrument, and if you don't know how to master that instrument, then it really doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
And you have to consistently keep up with it. So doing vocal lessons has helped me with my voice control, because then when I'm on stage, I know where to breathe, and like it doesn't sound like I breathed, but I breathed, and like those are the type of things that you learn. Like,
Okay.
Like right now, like I just spoke to you, like, and I just took a huge ass deep breath in the middle of me speaking to you, and it's like subconscious enough to the fact that it's not noticeable.
Yeah.
But
And it comes natural now since you're doing this so much.
yeah, so it becomes so natural now that I'm doing it so much, and so that's allowed me to do that. And dude, I've done over 300 shows, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah, because I seen you tour and all that shit too.
Yeah, I've toured a lot with my boy Du-Karan. I went with C-Sharp. He went on tour with me last year. I toured before that with Hobson and Jordan Lucas and Token. And aside from that,
Jordan Lucas?
yeah, Jordan Lucas.
Yeah, that guy's amazing.
Yeah, he's doing it up. He's definitely putting it on for Massachusetts, which is, we need that, especially for this area. Worcester's not that far.
Mm.
And then I remember for 2 years, I did like over like 90 shows in each of those years, and like it was almost like every day I was either at an open mic or I was at a show, and like doing that stuff, that's what helps you get better.
Yeah.
Like, there's only been one time that I fucked up performing.
Where was that at?
And I always remember it. And it's because that's not me. It's like, you feel me? Like in my head, I'm like LeBron James when it comes to performing. I'm like, I'm like MJ, because he's the GOAT. you feel
Yeah,
me?
facts.
And like, so like, I'm that person that like, if you want to have a good show and you want to have energy, people always call on me, just like they used to call on Michael Jordan for the last shot. You feel me? So like when I missed that last shot, in a sense, when I was performing, which was in Boston at church, which no longer exists. It was on a Monday. I remember that.
Remember the name of the church?
No, it was called Church.
It's called Church.
It was called Church. Yeah, the venue was called Church. My boy Mark Maron put me onto it, and I remember that. And there's only one song that I messed up on, but it's always like haunting me.
Well, you messed up on the song,
I messed up on the
or
lyrics
you
of the
messed up?
song.
All right.
So I ended up messing up, and then so something like that. It's like this is never happening again, like ever.
What was it, that you froze up or some shit, or you just
No, I didn't
or
froze
you
up.
just got like?
I forgot. I fucked up the lyrics, and I fucked up the second verse, and I literally had to end up stopping and just go on to the next song. I've never done that. This is the only time that I've ever done that in my life, and
That's a learning experience, though.
it is.
You gotta go
because
through
now
that.
look at where I am as a performer, and what I bring to the table, and so like I always know that like if I'm there, you're gonna see a show, no matter what I'm doing, whether I'm singing, whether I'm doing my poetry, whether I'm rapping, whether I'm hosting, it's a show.
This is very interesting that amongst like very talented people that are very passionate, we always remember our first scar. That trade, that one. It's like, yo, this is never happening again. This is never happening again.
Because it's like up to that point, you think that you're like undefeated.
Yeah, you gotta go through shit. A lot
Yeah,
of,
you gotta go
and then
through
you get
that
upset,
shit.
like, damn, bro, I'm doing all this, and I feel like I'm on point. Then look, this is what happened. You feel me? But then you gotta look at it like, yo, fucking it. I mean, nobody's perfect. Everybody goes through shit.
Exactly. Everybody goes through things, and it was a learning experience.
At least you didn't like fall off stage or some shit.
Hell no, that's never happened to me. But one thing that did happen once, right? So
Cause that falling
I
off
was on-
stage, that shit is funny, my nigga.
I was on tour.
That shit makes me laugh,
I
bro.
was on tour, and I jumped off stage into the crowd, and I misjudged how
You did it to
But I didn't
yourself,
fall.
though. Oh, all right.
But when I landed, I fucking had like a back spasm. So like I could barely walk. So like I I vibed with the crowd because I don't know how, because I had some type of energy.
The adrenaline.
And then after it happened, I went through the back and I threw myself on the floor and I couldn't get up. Like I remember, thank God that it was when I was on tour for 2 weeks at that point. That was when I was on tour with Hobson and Journey and Token. I was on tour for 2 weeks and I was hyping for my boy and shit. And then there was like a 2 or 3 day time span before our next show, so I was able to get better.
Yeah.
But I fucked my shit up when I hopped because.
Yeah, Punta de Loco, do it again.
Bro, trust me.
It was live.
I know he will.
Lit, bro. Like, bro, I be doing some mosh pits on my shows. Sharp.
Yeah. The whole time, like him talking about him like actually like doing these shows, like I was there, like especially touring with Token the last year. Non-stop energy, and just very calculated, but like in between stuff, like his sound checks were very like minimal, but like the second that it's time to go is go time.
Yeah, because I seen him do a show, and he controls the crowd. Like he'll tell people, like, oh, come over here, you feel me? Like, yo, come vibe out, yo, vibe out
too
with
much
me.
separation, nah.
Yeah.
No, the light is on me.
Yeah. Like,
I have the floor. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I've gone to places and I'd be like, yo, I won't start my set till y'all move up. And it gets people to move up. Why? Because they don't know what to expect. So like, alright, let me move the fuck up so that this nigga can go on stage and just shut the fuck up and keep it moving. Because I'm very adamant. I'll eventually start. It's never happened, but if it were to happen, I'll eventually start if no one started listening to me. Yeah. But people would always listen to me when I would say, come up or I'm not gonna start yet. And then they see what's happening and what's commencing. It's like, holy shit, I didn't sign up for this tonight. Like, I'm happy I'm here. You feel me?
So you're really good at pulling people in, man. That's a talent right there, man. You've been, like you said before, you've been working on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because performing is a different thing.
Yeah, performing is a whole other element.
I've seen garbage ass fucking performers, and people who I looked up to, like musically, and then they perform it and they lose me as a fan. And like, obviously it's like a little bit biased, just given the fact that I'm an artist myself.
Yeah.
I look for certain shit when I see an artist performing. So it's not like if I'm just your normal, spectator. So when someone's performing, I look for certain things, and if I don't feel like they're giving me those things, then you lose me.
Yeah,
like,
facts.
One thing I can't fuck with an artist who performs over their vocals the whole entire song. I can't do that. I can't. If you want to use your hook, cool. Even the bridge, cool. Even your fucking ad-libs, fine. But
don't put
your whole entire vocals.
You mean like your whole song?
Your whole entire song.
Yeah.
I can't do, and like the thing is that like, and there's some artists who like, and I've expressed it, and I try to help people. Like, I won't talk shit to them, but I'll advise them. I'll be like, yo, listen, I think you're an amazing artist. I think your song is dope, but it'll be so much better if you did it this way. And I'll be like, I'm not trying to say anything bad, bro, because and I'll only do it if I really fuck with you. If I don't give a fuck about it, then I'm not gonna give you my 2 cents. But I like to help people and with their artistry. And if I really do like what you're doing, I'll be like, yo, it'll sound doper, and people would appreciate it more if they hear you, because they're hearing a polished you in the background of yourself, which is completely different, because there's no type of feeling of the moment there.
Yeah, they don't feel like it's organic. They feel like, oh, they just playing the track and for that lip sync.
It's exactly my point. It's like, like, how would you want to go to a Jay-Z concert and have him just go over all of his vocals? No. Then why would you do it to your audience?
That's a fact. I never really looked at it like that.
I looked at it like that because
I never really looked, because what I do, like, let's say when I go out, not that I do it on purpose, but like when there's a DJ and I'll be like, and I'll hear him and I'll be like, this nigga's half-assing it.
Yeah.
Like, he's half-assing the whole shit. It doesn't sound bad.
Yeah. But
to the normal ear.
But
you know what I mean? But to my ear, I'm like, yeah, this nigga's getting paid to chill. Like, alright, that's what's up, my nigga. Like, make your money, bro. Nobody's hating, you feel me? But I hope you're not trying to impress anybody in here. Because if you really are, then
it's a whole playlist.
Yeah, like,
And like, don't get me wrong, like it takes some people to work up to that. I'm not saying that some.
yeah, if you
people
got the
can do
platform,
that
fuck it.
off the rip.
Let me see
But
that.
like, and there are like big time artists who do that shit, and I'm not saying no. Like I'll tell you what, they're not the shows that you want to go see. It's not the shows that I would pay to go see.
When you're there
at
once
least
and-
personally.
I want to go to a Travis Scott show.
Travis Scott shows are
That
do.
yes,
You-
do it.
I want to
So
go.
I've been,
And I never been to any show in any,
I've seen
but
it.
I
I've
been
want.
to
I would
these
definitely go to
concerts.
him.
I went to the TDE concert over the summer. I went by myself, bro, because nobody wants to go with me, and I do shit by myself. I don't even say it like that. I'm just saying because nobody wants to go with me. I gave the invitations out, and I said, if you don't want to come, that's cool. I'm still going. Dude, I saw fucking, damn.
Travis Scott.
I saw, no,
Oh.
I saw Kendrick. I saw Absol. I saw Schoolboy Q. I saw, what's this dude's name, the singer who I took a picture with? Damn. What the fuck? Why am I blanking right now? Either which way, I saw the whole entire TDE minus SZA because she had vocal problems. And bro, like, that performance, like, that whole lineup, like, and J-Rock, you gotta fuck with J-Rock?
Who's that?
You gonna fuck with J-Rock? Alright, listen to J-Rock. I'm telling you, he's fire. I'm telling you 1000%. Obviously, you guys know Schoolboy Q, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, but Schoolboy Q, in my opinion, he's a better performer than Kendrick Lamar.
Whoa. Really?
Yeah, I'll say that. And this is because I seen Schoolboy Q twice, right? And I seen Schoolboy Q right before I saw Kendrick Lamar. So I've been able to have perspective from Schoolboy Q from 3-4 years ago to him now, and then obviously seeing Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar is an amazing performer, but I feel like Schoolboy Q, he captures the crowd more. I feel like he has a lot more energy. I can't say he reminds me of myself because he's older, but in essence, the way that when I see him perform,
Who, Kendrick, right?
no, Schoolboy Q.
Schoolboy Q.
When I see him perform, he performs the way that I perform, and I perform the way that he performs.
High
So
energy.
to not give any leniency.
And
to
what do you categorize yourself as an artist?
as what type of artist
Yeah.
am I? You see, my two projects that I dropped, Home and 9, they're so different in how they sound and what they bring to the table. Like this project right now that I just dropped, like is more R&B. It's like 70% singing and maybe 30% rap, right? I probably want to classify it as that. My last project, it was
60,
like,
40.
huh?
You can do like 60-40.
Yeah. My last project, it was more like 90% rap and like 20% melodies and shit like that, just like on a couple hooks and whatnot. And this new project is more well-rounded. It's something that appeals to a broader audience. So I don't know how to categorize myself as what type of artist. I think I'm just an artist. I'm a creator. I make music. I write poetry. I sing.
Your poetries are hard, man.
Yeah, cause you do that
Oh.
you do that like spoken word shit
Yeah,
and like
thanks, bro.
I
Appreciate
seen
it.
you go to events, bro. Like
it's your energy, bro. Your energy catches me. Like even if you don't like this nigga shit, like you can't be like he's not passionate. You can't be like, oh, he's doing it for an image. You feel me? So
No,
so
definitely
you
not.
win in both ways.
Yeah, I
mean,
appreciate that.
just keep it
Yeah,
100.
because like you are what you bring to the table. As an audience and as an artist, all you can do is give your spectator what you think would be the best form of you, and like that's why I don't fake shit like at all, like at all, like and like in my music, like I'm mad real, like it's all me, like super fucking me. I don't talk about shit that I don't do, or anything like that.
You write your own rhymes.
I write everything.
All right. I'm gonna ask every artist that I have up here that.
Fucking everything.
That's a valid question. That's funny.
I
That's funny.
write everything.
It
Like
sucks that
It's not saying you gotta ask that, right?
I'm not gonna lie. Whoever says that they haven't been in the studio with their boy and you're speaking something and your boy be like, "Oh, say this word," instead
Oh
of
yeah,
this.
of course.
That's happened plenty of times. I'm not gonna say no, but for having a nigga writing my verse or anything like that, hell no, bro.
Mhm.
Never. I take too much pride in my work, and I can do it. Like, like I could do it. Like my last project, 70% of the project was freestyle. I only wrote 2 songs on there. That's it. The rest of it was freestyle.
Like freestyling, as in like
Freestyling as in me putting on the beat.
you.
No. Freestyling as in me putting the beat. So this was my process for 9. So I would put on the beat. If I would listen to beats. If I like the first 15 to like 30 seconds of the beat, then I would put the beat into Logic, because if I started to get something in my head, I didn't want to lose it, and I didn't want to lose how organic it is, because I've always felt that when I freestyle or spit to something the first time, it's always way better than when I do it the second time.
Yeah, facts.
So when so I knew that about myself. So when I would listen to shit, I'll have like the first couple of words, and then be like, okay, I like this shit. I'll put it into Logic, and then I will hit play, and I would freestyle the song. And that's how I wrote 70% of the project.
Okay.
By just freestyling. There's 2 songs on there that are straight through, which is Connecticut and New York. So those I didn't re-record. Those are just
One
the
take.
first the first take, the first everything, and it's just obviously mixed and mastered so that it can sound,
What about
radio
that,
quality.
that song to that great video, Astoria Lane?
Rodeo Drive.
Rodeo Drive, excuse me.
Yeah, so Rodeo Drive, I fucking love that song. I feel like it's one of those songs that is, as I said earlier, my music is more broad. Like every time like I hear that song, like I just like hear it on the radio, or like not even to like be funny, like I hear it playing on like Forever 21, or like like one of those stores like that, because like that's the kind of music
That's crazy.
that I want to make. And I mean, you guys heard it. It's a super catchy song.
Yeah, and you were talking about 70% of being freestyle, but that was pretty deep, that song.
Yeah.
What you were going through then?
So the whole entire Project 9 is about a female.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with numerology.
Numerology, yeah, a little bit.
Okay, you familiar with it? Okay, so you familiar with astrology? Taurus.
Sorry, these certain
Yeah,
numbers.
shit like that. Yeah.
So we all have our numbers. There's 12 numbers. So there's 1 through 9, and then there's 3 super numbers, which is 11, 22, and 33. And you could be either one of those 12 numbers, right? So with this, I'm a 3, and my perfect romantic match is a 9. I happened to stumble upon a 9. She actually was the one who actually put me on to numerology and all this stuff, and then like I really got really deep into it because it's really detailed on how it explains people as a whole in that category. Like you guys think that astrology might be really defining, like you read this and you're like, holy shit, this is my personality in in writing. it's kind of scary in a way, because like, and then you read through everything, it's just like, and it was really that. So I had an amazing relationship or time period with this female. We went on for about a year, and then after that, I understood that we were on 2 different pages. We didn't leave off on a bad note at all, but I felt like I left off with a lot of things unsaid, or things that I felt like didn't get to say to her that I wanted to say to her, and because of where things were at, I couldn't, just because it might lead to something worse, than us not temporarily having communication. So I didn't want to say anything. So what's the best way for me to get that shit out?
Yeah, and your music.
For me to write my music. So when things went the way that it did with me and this female, I always wanted to take vocal lessons because I wanted to start singing. So I signed up for vocal lessons. I've always wanted to start making beats, so I started making beats. I self-produced on this project. And now it's like I've gained so much with this project and about myself, and learning about everything and who I am and what I want and what I don't want. And this project in the essence was everything that I needed to say. And
You think she's gonna hear it?
she heard it actually.
Oh, she heard it already?
She liked it. She appreciated what I was saying and everything. Obviously, I'm not gonna count my marbles before I have them, but it was a good response. It was a response that I was hoping to get, and if that's not what art is, then I fucking don't know what it is.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
Like, it's like, you take a shot with it. It's either gonna hit or miss. And I didn't do this project for anybody else but for me and for her to listen to it. Like, I didn't really give two shits if nobody liked it. I just needed to put it out so it could be heard. And like I know it's like, yeah, but people like it, but that's how I felt. You feel me? It's like I really wasn't doing it for like anybody else than like.
But isn't as an artist, isn't there like always an album or like a mixtape or like a certain project that you or everybody just makes like I don't care like what this is the type of music I want to listen to.
Exactly.
And like I want to vibe up to. You feel me? There's always that mixtape.
And if you're gonna fuck with it, you're gonna fuck with it. If you're not, you're not. Like, one thing that my cousin Music Rock always told me is that you can't please everybody. You can't. So if I put out my project and you like one song, I'm fucking happy. You like one song, that's what it is. Listen to that song over and over. Know all the words. Cool. I'll be fine with that. If you don't like any of them, fine. If you like all of them, fucking amazing. But that's not like, I'm here to please myself as an artist as well as to give people music that I feel will be relatable. And that's kind of the only way that I aim to please my audience, is to give them something to relate to that's going on in my life. I don't aim to please people and what they want to hear sonically, what's popping, what's popular, or this and that. But if I want to do that shit, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? I can. Like, I'm not saying that I can't. But, like, if I do end up going where I eventually hope I know I'm going to get to, I want to get there, and I want to know that I have such a great base that I can't be knocked the fuck down. Because I'm not trying to be Fetty Wap.
What do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Where's Fetty Wap?
That nigga made like what, 2 good songs?
Yep, in 2015, and we are in 2018 right now. I'm not trying to be like that. He might have great investments. He might have taken his money and done some other shit.
You might be touring with the same song if people were just still buying it.
Yeah, like I was out in LA and like in May and like, you know, it was like $35 for some place and he was performing there. I'm not saying that he's not getting money at all. That's not what I'm saying. But the stature of who he is now and who he was in 2015 is completely changed.
Yeah.
Like completely changed.
I thought once that track broke with Drake, I'm like, after that, that's he needs to do something else. Like, Drake took that song and made it seem like it was his. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, you
Drake
wanted to
does.
hear that song for that verse.
Drake does that.
You feel me? But
Yeah.
That's
I don't
his
know.
formula.
That's kind.
Yeah, there is definitely his formula. He
But
takes-
oh my god, bro. But the way he took that one, he just
Yeah,
like
of
ran with
course.
that. That one, he's just like.
But it's like, and like you see, like you, like if you're gonna use an artist to help elevate you, make sure that you have a plan behind that, because it makes no sense. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to not have a plan in place for any type of release.
But I believe, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
The thing is, I believe that if you're in a feature in a track, your main mission is to body that track.
Yes.
If somebody's in a feature, you gotta body it.
Yes.
So if Drake's just bodies tracks because he put somebody, I mean, you can't.
Nah, I don't know.
What type of stealing? What stealing you mean? Like,
Well, no. Well, the thing, what stealing? Was he stealing? That's what you're
yeah,
asking?
stealing people's tracks.
No, not.
All right,
Just
it's not stealing people's tracks. Is this is what it is. I'm Microsoft. I come to your town. You have this amazing product that I love, that's gonna do amazing, and I know that it can do amazing in this project. I mean, in this industry. But I'm Microsoft. You're you. Who the fuck are you? You feel me? Yo, I can help you with that. I can help you elevate with that. Let me come through. Let me partner out with you. We do what we do. You know, you'll get your money, this and that. But that shit is all temporary if you don't have anything behind it.
Yeah.
If you don't talk to Microsoft and be like, yo, cool, but this is gonna be the extenuating circumstances. I want this from this. This needs to be done from this. I want to be able to do this in music. I want this promo run. I want you to take me on tour with this music. I mean, with this song. If we're gonna do this, can I get these shows? This and that.
Yeah,
Like,
because now,
that's the kind of, like, that's how I think.
yeah, because now with all this music that's going on, bro, Everything is
quick.
the
It's like-
attention span is
Yeah, it's so short.
Yeah.
It's so like in and out. So like if you're gonna do something, make sure that you're gonna be able to then further more from it. And I'm not saying that he didn't at that point, but for the long run, it didn't happen because we're speaking in future tense right now, based on past tense situations. So
yeah, because you haven't heard nothing with Eddie, right?
nothing. I haven't heard shit. The last thing that I heard from him was Wiz Khalifa High. That's the last shit that I heard from him.
Oh, man.
Getting elevated
Yeah.
off of medicated.
Yeah.
That's the last shit that I heard from him that was somewhat anything of a single that was popping or was
They were
going.
playing it. Yeah.
That was being played at the club.
And you don't have any features on your. You have any
On
features?
none of my projects I have features on. The first project, the only feature that I have is a hook that I wrote that I have somebody singing on the chorus of it, which is why I gave credit where it was due because it was a female doing it and all that other shit. But no, I have no features on my shit. It's just I have some people help me with melodies and shit, like Sharp help me with some melodies.
Yeah, but Sharp is pretty talented, man.
Of course.
Yeah, he has the melodies on deck.
Of course, which is why I asked.
Yeah.
And then, but like, nah, everything is on me. On me, on me for real.
It was good, Sharp, man. And how you been since the last time you've been on?
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while, man.
Just chilling, man. Picking back Bean Bull.
Yeah.
Listening to.
And shout outs to the podcast too, man.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
the
he
podcast
got
going
his-
right
he
now.
got a
It's,
podcast
Proudly
going on.
Appropriate.
Yeah, it's fire.
It's out there. It's me, DJ Urkel, my boy Poe from Major Look Boston. We're just kicking back, talking shit, basically. We're not really taking nothing too serious. We're just
Yeah.
right now really trying to
There's
perfect
an audience for that.
there's an
There's
they're really
yo, bro.
Bro.
Yeah. If you know
We
about podcasting, there's an
Yeah.
audience.
There's an audience for everything.
We just-
everything.
we just did some shit, put it up and seen the numbers, and we were like, okay, let's try and really cultivate this, make this sharpen the show up, and
I'm still waiting to
that's
speak
what we're
us.
doing right now.
I'm still trying to be a guest.
We're not really
doing
doing
guests.
guests. But nah, yeah, that's what I've been
It's like
doing
we're
right
trying to
now,
call
and
the Breakfast Club.
just laying low,
Yeah, it's
just
pretty
laying
cool,
low.
man. It's pretty
putting
cool.
all my attention on that right now.
And when's the next time you touring?
Working on it,
Working on it. Cool.
putting some things in the mix. I'm actually singing October 20th in Lynn. So I'm just gonna be doing something random. I just decided to do it. Like, people been hitting me up, yo, take this gig. I'm just kind of been choosy,
Yeah.
and I decided to take this because it's outside. I'm gonna be out there playing piano and singing for an hour in Lynn.
Yeah, that's dope though.
So from 3 to 4, it's called Ironbound. It's a bunch of food trucks. It's a big area, in Lynn where they're just sitting down, eating, family-oriented stuff.
It's fun. They
Basically.
got bomb ass food there, bro.
Yeah, and
Shout out to Justice.
and this guy Duke, you have a show coming up.
Yes, this Saturday you already know, number 9 release. It's gonna be at Itajer. Obviously, you guys know Itajer, right? I
Yeah,
love that
definitely.
spot.
Shout out to Taller, man.
Huh?
Shout out to Taller.
Yeah, shout out to them, man. They really have been a cornerstone of the art since they've come up, and they've been helping me countlessly for like the last 4 years, since 2014. They've been helping me out. I did my
That's
first
dope.
release show for a project that never came out.
You know how that go.
I did that there. I've done multiple shows there. I shot a video there, and now I'm doing my second release party for a project that came out.
Facts.
So,
That
shout out to Itajer, you know?
and that project is gonna come out.
That project is out right
Oh,
now.
alright.
Everywhere, Spotify, iTunes, Tidal, fucking Deezer, everywhere.
Deezer.
Yeah, what y'all know about that? I don't know. It's like some place in Australia that uses that shit. But DistroKid put a nigga on.
Yeah. I never heard about that shit.
Nah, me neither, bro. Not until I said, my shit is in Deezer? What the fuck is that? It's fine, though. I was checking my fucking, my streams yesterday, and the nigga went international. I got plays now in Indonesia, Hong Kong, fucking Mexico, Sweden,
That's dope, nigga. That's what's
Hell
up,
yeah,
man.
man.
Ooh,
That's
cool
dope.
as
I mean,
hell.
it's only like 3 or 4 listeners in each place,
Yeah, but fuck it.
who gives a fuck? That's 3 or 4 people that weren't listening to me and now are listening to me. And it was crazy because like I didn't know what I was looking at when I went on there, or I was looking for something else, and then I scrolled down. It said you have listeners and this and this and this, and I was like, oh, niggas worldwide.
Yeah, that's what's up, dude.
I mean, it's dope, man. Like, you know, when you start having international love, which is what you want. That's what you want. Like, that's why I'm gonna do somewhat of a tour coming up, maybe towards the end of the winter. But in next year, in March or April, I'm doing a big European tour.
Okay. And do you know where you want to go?
In Europe, probably it's probably gonna be like, you know, Germany, France, Amsterdam, probably what's that neutral country? Switzerland. I just knowing that's the neutral motherfuckers. They always think I can shit. They're like, ho, we friends with everybody. Don't fuck with us, bro.
That's how it has to be. That's how it has to be.
Yeah.
You never hear them niggas ain't no problem.
The only thing that I think that did happen, which is what started off a war, correct me if I'm wrong, Gianno, because you know somewhat about this, is that I believe the Duke was in Switzerland, and then someone came and assassinated him there. Was that what happened? Ferdinand? Duke Ferdinand? I don't know. I like history. History's your fucking friend. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, it was alright.
Whether it's your history or like history in general, because if you're gonna like your own history, then you're not liable to repeat the same mistake, or you might be fucking stupid and
True.
repeat the same mistake. And that's how history is, no matter which way you look at it.
That's a fact.
Facts.
Fun fact of the day.
Fun facts of life, bro.
Snapple fact.
But yeah, man. So this show's gonna be dope. We got Grams on there.
Facts. That's my nigga.
Yeah.
I heard you had Zays on.
We got
Zays
Zay.
on.
I'm not sure. Yeah,
niggas-
have
that
you guys
nigga's
heard
dope.
of, Sensei.
Yes.
I heard about him. I heard about him.
Sensei's on there too. So I got a lot.
I'm trying to have him soon.
Yeah, I got a lot of dope artists from out here, people who I thought would be able to, you know, bring in a good caliber of music and different type of music. Then I got people out from Boston. I got my boy Zafir. He's dope. He does like reggae and shit like that. I got my homegirl Brandy Blaze, who she's a trap. She does trap shit. Her shit's fire. Yo, she's fire. I'm telling you. She has this song called New Balance. It's disgusting. She definitely better do it. And then I got this other young artist. His name is C4. Amazing. Dope fucking spitter. Dope stage performance. And then I'm going to have a few treats for people out there. So I'm going to premiere that video. Yeah. And then I'm going to do a couple other things. But yeah, I got to come to the show.
That video hasn't dropped, right?
Negative.
No, like you showed us.
Huh? October 6th, which is a Saturday. 9's coming out. And it's not funny because you're not the only one. And no, it has not dropped yet. See, that's my ADHD kicking in right there.
I agree.
You answered both questions.
Bro, like, it's like it happens to me all the time. Like, I'll be at work and, like, people will come up to me and, like, they'll ask me one question and then someone will come up to me and start talking to me and I'll be like, so this is what I'm answering to you, and this is what I'm answering to you.
Sometimes I be like too cooked to be like doing two things at a time. I'm like, nah. Yo, hold on, my nigga.
What do you do?
I tell niggas to hold on. I be like, yo, hold on real quick. Watch what you said. Tell him talk to me. Then he talks to me. I answer him, and then I'm like, all right. But most of the time, niggas are very too pissed off after you told him to hold on. Like, nigga, I ain't telling you shit. Nigga, I'm like,
damn, nigga.
Damn, nigga.
You mad at me because two people decided to speak to me
At the same
that
time.
makes sense, bro.
Like, all right, I don't even want to know what you're talking about.
He's like, that's just gonna get me even more fucking mad.
Facts, like, it's not even that important.
Were you guys affected by any of the Lawrence incidents that happened recently?
Yeah, I was.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, me too.
He was.
Me too.
Wow.
So we just got hot water last night, but we still don't have gas. We still have
But
gas.
were you running you're
They
running?
just switched out some, like, our landlords
Yeah,
on top
because
of
the
the shit.
thing is that
like-
Oh yeah, so you know what he probably did? He probably put electrical.
It was like 2 of the furnaces and one of the boilers went out.
and you guys can't use certain shit because
Yeah,
you guys
they
probably
condemned
don't
the
have
stove. They,
that
yo, a whole
updated
bunch of
thing.
shit, man.
So many houses in the South, I feel bad for them.
Sucks.
And it's cold.
Sucks.
It's gonna
Like,
start.
bro, like at nighttime, it be getting cold.
Yeah, I was affected by it for like 9 days.
Sheesh. I was in California
Just
when it
got it
happened.
yesterday, so we still.
But
still
the
going
the
through
thing
this
about mine is that like my gas system, I guess it was like before my brother bought the house.
Yeah.
I guess like the people that were there, they upgraded, so they put those gas lines on the new lines.
Okay.
So they just shut our gas because just to be for the
Yeah,
Yeah,
precaution.
just to be safe.
But once those gas people came in and everybody, they were like, "Oh, bro, like
State police was
everything's
the other
good."
day
you feel me?
putting in fucking.
Thank God for that.
It was like Columbia Gas for state police.
Yeah, bro.
the
Like
weekend.
my
Putting in
there
like,
was a
smoke alarms and
there was
all
a
that
house.
bullshit in the
There was a
It's
house
crazy.
probably like 4 or 5 houses down from mine, right, Brian?
Yeah,
4 or 5 houses down from mine, bro.
that blew up.
Yo, que se quemó and everything, bro. And
It's amazing to pick 'em up.
I'm over here. I'm over here watching like
Should go down.
like
It's
my
surreal.
house on the news, and then some shorty's house that I'm cool with right next to that. I'm like, yo, bro, what the? Like, it started to hit home. Like, I'm like, yo, bro, like this shit is real. Like,
Yeah.
it
Like-
took me 45 minutes from north to south over here.
And like the craziest thing for me was the fact is that, so I'm in California, right? And I'm just like, I'm chilling, I'm just like on the beach and shit. And then like my boy hits me up and like, he's like, yo, this is going down and all this shit. And then like I go online and I'm like, it's like so surreal for me because I'm just like, yo, I know all these places. Like this is not like a place that I'm seeing on the news and fucking
Yeah.
in the middle of Nebraska for the first time, and I'm just like, oh man, that's just crazy. And I'm just here, I was just like, yo, like I know some of these houses, like I know some of the people who's like living here, and then like like what even freaked me out more was that freak accident with that 18-year-old kid who went to go show his friends that he had just gotten his license and he had just gotten his car. And like
Yeah,
a lot
man.
of people that some people don't know, but unfortunately, along with that, it stipulated even more because he was with his sister and he was with his friend. I believe his sister ended up losing her leg, and his friend no longer has an ear. So it's like that's just wild, bro. Like it really felt like I was watching a movie.
Yeah, it felt like a
it's-
movie, bro.
When I was reading the headline, 70 explosions,
Still a
I was
movie.
not to like make like a mockery of it, but like Snopes, or is it Snopes?
Yeah.
Scopes. Yeah, Snopes, that fake shit article.
Yeah,
Like I
fact
literally I went to the website
You went to Snopes to see
prior
if that's true?
to, because my boy just sent me the screenshot of the title,
Yeah.
and then like I went there and I typed it in and like it was true, and then I went to Google and
Yeah.
typed it in, and then I seen all the repercussions of what was happening. And I was just
Yeah,
like,
bro, that shit was crazy. Like it felt like
Still going on.
it felt like the world was ending, bro.
Yeah.
Like driving, bro. Like there was all types of
like the whole city was
Yo.
literally on fire.
yo, bro. There was all you heard was sirens for like a 7 or 8 day span, bro.
And I
That's
love
all you
conspiracies
heard.
And shit, so like I was just.
Yeah, everybody's over here saying that people want to blow this up and like
I
hate
don't
crime.
know all that,
It's
but,
full. It comes down to full fault of Columbia Gas,
Yeah.
because there's written reports stating that they were warned that they needed to change out those pipes because they're so fucking old.
I think they're paying out right now.
Yeah, but bro, it's like I wish it would have never happened in the first place,
Facts, bro.
because like I mean, who knows how long these suits are gonna take? I mean, they're gonna be fighting a multi-billion-dollar company right now, and like it's gonna take like at least a year or two. It's a class action suit with like at least over 200 people on it, and like you're talking about people trying to get compensation for being out of work, people. All these businesses, yo, like not like again, not to make a mockery, but yo, I've been dying to like eat evergreen, like from South.
I'm heated, bro. Cause
Bro,
you know what happened. You know what happened.
What's up?
I called them probably like
Like
two or 3 days ago.
and they were still closed.
And I'm
right?
like, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like these niggas always pick up on
Yeah, right,
like
what
the
is
first
the
or
point,
two
bro?
rings, bro. So I'm hanging up. And I call them again. I'm like, you know what it is?
The guys, bro.
They're in South.
Yeah, bro, because they're soft.
I'm like,
it's like,
Dios
damn, bro.
mío.
It's like, and then like you
No
think
Wendy's.
about it. No, it's like so much shit, and then you think about those people, like Wendy's and Taco Bell. In terms of business, they're gonna be fucking fine. But those people who work there, the people
Yeah.
who are the small businesses,
Yeah.
like those are the people who are really being affected right now, bro. You're talking about it's already been over 3 weeks because that's how long my leg's been fucked up. And so I know that much for a fact, bro. And like you do the calculations, and it's people's like food being taken right out of their mouths, and no one's going to be compensated for any of this shit for fucking at least a year or two, which is wild.
Nigga, don't
Because
tell me that
even
shit.
the fun, huh?
Nigga,
I mean,
don't tell me that shit, but
think
know
about
it's
it,
true.
bro. It's a class action suit. Like, just off the rip. This is not. I wish it was Law and Order, and this should be done in 48 hours, but it's not. And they're gonna fight it to the T, even though someone already taken responsibilities for it. But at the end of the day, the lawyers are gonna go in there and they're gonna try to give people the least amount of money that they possibly can. Because at the end of the day, that's how it works. And who knows that even by the time that the dividends are even given out, if it's even enough to cover what has happened,
That's a fact.
like no one's gonna.
It's not.
How you gonna be able to get a life back?
It's not. There's no way.
How are you going to
I
recoup
know a lot of
someone's
people
life?
moving already.
That was a hard blow to the hood, man.
Yeah, it was
yeah, bro. But the only good thing is though, is like, as bad as the city is sometimes, as people think about it, it was really nice to see everyone come together,
Get together like that, yeah.
and help people out, and like you see people who you wouldn't normally see people come together, and just help people out, and like your neighbors and whatnot. And like this is coming from like a person who really doesn't give a fuck sometimes about shit.
Yeah.
So, so it's like
so
it
it's
was nice to see the humanitarianism,
The humanity.
the humanity,
There you go.
that Lawrence could have, because sometimes it's not voiced enough that we can be like that.
yeah, that's a
And shout outs for the people that are keeping like it clear with facts going out there, like Devo Brown and stuff like that.
Yeah,
for sure.
shout out to like all the firefighters, the cops, everybody.
Yeah,
you feel me?
everybody, like
everybody,
first responders.
people social
Yeah.
media linking other people that are on social media too together. Shout
And like
outs
all
to
these
those
people who came from other towns, because I know mad people came from other towns, and
they're
let's
still
not
here,
fail
too.
Yeah, and let's not fail to forget, like North Andover was affected by it too.
Yes.
Methuen was affected by it too. There was parts of Prospect Hill too that was affected by it. Like this whole surrounding area, like we really did suffer as a whole.
And we're still suffering to this day.
Yep,
feel me?
to the point.
'Cause I know
What
people.
doesn't kill us makes us stronger.
That's a fact.
And do you have any shout outs? Do you have any closing arguments?
I just want to shout out.
I'm dumb.
I just want to shout out everybody who's helped me out with this project. Shout out to Brady for mixing. Shout out to Sharp. Shout out to Pat. Shout out to my homegirl Jess. Shout out to my number 9. 9 Out. You already know. iTunes, Spotify. Find me everywhere at Du-Karan FYM, which is DUKARAN FYM, like for your mind. You already know. And shout out to my dude Glass. Shout out to my cousin G for rolling through.
Facts.
You already know.
Yeah,
Facts. Famo. You already know. And shout out to you guys, man. I appreciate what you guys are doing for the culture. I appreciate that you guys are giving a platform to people to come out and voice what's happening, whether it be, fashion, music, art. It's just nice to see, people trying to put on, because we needed that.
Yeah, I feel like there wasn't enough. Not that there wasn't enough. Like Lawrence needed a genuine connection.
Yeah, where I was somebody like where everybody could just feel like I got something on my chest. I need to come. You could come here and say, you feel me?
Yeah.
You could just, if you got something going on, as in like
Basically,
projects and everything.
We have a library. Basically, whatever type of person you are, there's gonna be one episode for you. Just look at the description. One episode, you will either be interested or you want to relate to that. There's always going to be one.
Yeah.
And you always need that connection. I don't know, you find a little bit about them. And plus, they have a certain hustle, a certain passion.
Yeah, and then you guys can build.
And you guys
Yeah.
can build. You know, I've heard similar stories and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and,
we've done connected a lot of people that weren't like
Connected
before on this. Now they're making music together, or now they're following them. Now so
Yeah.
it's
Because that's how it is, man. I mean, it's all about networking, and like we need to realize that we are stronger as a whole than we are divided. It's a big reason why people in the South and why people in the West Coast are always more predominant right now in the music industry, or just in general right now. Like even like New York, and not New York has like fallen off in terms of, you know, productivity.
Yeah.
And collectiveness as artists. But now you look at the West Coast and you look at down south, and they're all mobbing together, and that's what we need to start doing.
That's a fact.
For real, man. I appreciate the love, guys.
Yeah, bro. Thank you guys for coming.
You already know, man.
See, it's his second time here, so you already know. Yo, thank you, my brother.
Appreciate
That's
you.
beside
guys,
my
man.
guy. Good? Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Tell me why. Tell me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why you not here by my side? By my side. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Driving down Rodeo Drive. With you on my mind. So tell me why. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why you not here by my side? Whoa, whoa. I don't wanna hear goodbye. Whoa, whoa. With you I just wanna fly. Whoa. Do you ever think about me on the low? I'm in LA, I still got you in my dome. Property in my mind, I guess you own. Why am I on this adventure all alone? Doesn't matter all the smoke that I done blown. Still think about you early in the morning. I need you more, to hear you roar, to see your soul. I'm at your door. Why you not here by my side? Whoa, whoa. Driving down Rodeo Drive. With you on my mind. So tell me why. Whoa, whoa. Why you not here by my side? Whoa, whoa. I don't wanna hear goodbye. Whoa, whoa. With you I just wanna fly. Whoa, whoa. And I just wanna take you home. And I just wanna bring you home. And I want you to be my world. And I want you to see the world. With me, with me. With me, with me, with me, with me, oh, oh. Be the word of me, come stay with me, see the world with me, oh, oh. Why you not here by my side? Whoa, whoa. Driving down Rodeo Drive. With you on my mind. So tell me why. Whoa, whoa. Why you not here by my side? Whoa, whoa. I don't wanna hear goodbye. Whoa, whoa. With you I just wanna fly. Whoa, whoa.